600 meters above sea level, the Königssee is Germany's highest lake. The surrounding countryside along the border with Austria is the perfect location for dog sledding. This looks like it's a really tough sport for the dogs, but actually it's supposed to be a really demanding sport for the owner of the dogs as well. So I'm going to check out dog sledding today and see how tough this sport actually is. Reinhard Podolski owns 12 Siberian Huskies and organized this year's Dog Sled World Championship event in Werfen-Weng. This looks like a sport more for the dog. Why do you get out of breath in a dog sled race?
I have to get off the sled and help the dogs push it uphill. And I have to help them on the straightaways by pushing along with my feet for 18 kilometers. That's quite an exertion.
What three things are important in dog sledding?
Total trust between man and dog. Empathy, so you're in tune with the dogs. And a love of nature.
Huskies are classical pack animals and bundles of energy. They love running and pulling the sled. And dog power travel is becoming quite popular. There are about 2,000 dog sled drivers in Germany alone. First off, it's time to bond with Jana, Ella, Caesar and the other 9 Huskies. And the dogs are used to the harness. How much practice do you need before the dogs cooperate?
If you give them dog treats, it goes pretty fast.
The dog sled has no real reins, just loose ropes. The musher steers by shifting his weight and calling out right or left to the dogs. So now I have to give the dogs commands. So left, right, but they're not moving.
Not surprising. It took me years to build up the trust between the alpha dog and me. And so they only listen to me, not just to whoever's standing behind them.
So I climb into the sleigh. The dogs wouldn't listen to me anyway. Too bad. But if I were on the runners, the dogs wouldn't pull the sled at all. The dog sled driver is called a musher. That's from the French word marcher, to walk or march. And dog sledding really is a sport. When you go uphill, the musher has to get off the sled and run alongside. So how was I as a musher? Am I a natural? Do I have potential? Or is it all a waste of time?
You're charming as a passenger. As a musher, it's a waste of time, because you can't just get yourself 12 dogs, harness them and go. You need more than just a few hours.
To be honest, that wasn't really a sport for me today, but nonetheless, it was beautiful going out with the dog and the sleigh, and I would say that dog sledding is a great winter activity. But the real athletes of today are totally exhausted and ready for a well-earned sleep.